Happy 4th of July, folks. Happy 4th of July, all of you horror freaks out there. God bless America. Bless us all. Woo! Woo! Welcome back to another retro review, horror freaks. I am your host, the Strange Monkey. And today we are going to be talking about the 1997 film, I Know What You Did Last Summer. What better film to present to you all on this glorious 4th of July, Independence Day, a day where people should be celebrating America's independence. People were, should be going out there and partying, drinking, and running people over and getting away with murder. Things like that. You got Julie, Helen, Barry, and Ray celebrating high school graduation. They're on their way to college, everything's great, they're at a party, and then boom, they accidentally hit this guy with the car, this fisherman. They're freaking out, they don't know what to do, and then in the end they decide to just dump his body in the river. Not everybody agrees to it, but they don't want to go to jail. They don't want their futures to be ruined, you know what I mean? So 1 year later, everything's fine. Not everybody's happy with how things turned out a year later. Everybody's plans sort of just went to shit, I guess. And then Julie receives a note that says, I know what you did last summer. Oh shit, things are getting pretty crazy. So a few deaths start occurring, a few people, go missing, and things get a little crazy. And all of a sudden we see this man with a hook. It's this fisherman, he's coming after them. So there's some vengeance going on here. So this is one of those stories of, a tale of good old-fashioned revenge, I guess you could say. If I were a killer, I could probably use this nail and just poke everybody. I mean, I can't get this out right now. I'm trying to, but, maybe I'll try to get it out on camera at the end of the review, so just bear with me, folks. A lot of people compare I Know What You Did Last Summer to Scream because of the writer Kevin Williamson's involvement in both films, and they came out around the same time, more or less. But these two films are responsible for bringing back the slasher genre, bringing it back from the dead, because the slasher genre was pretty much done after a while during the 1990s, and after these two films came out, it just went everywhere. It exploded. Anyway, I'm going to pass it over to Noodles now, and he's going to break down the good and the bad. If you follow me here, you remember the trends of all these movies that came out during that time. Urban Legend, Phantoms, The Faculty, all of these 1990s movies with these young actors. Some of them are smart, sexy, creepy, you know what I mean. And if you don't believe me, take a look at the posters. Look at the formula that they use in Hollywood to lure people in to go see these movies. All of these young actors on the posters, the entire cast, and it worked like a charm for a while. But anyway, great performances in this movie. We had Jennifer Love Hewitt, the lovely Jennifer Love Hewitt, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy, kicking so much ass. Not so much in this film. We got Freddie Prinze Jr., the heartthrob who ends up fucking marrying Sarah Michelle Gellar a few years later. But in this film, he's in a relationship with Julie, and he's trying to protect her while all this shit goes down. And then we have Ryan Phillippe. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He's Barry, the boyfriend of Helen, and he's just frustrated with everybody because he's just making sure that everybody keeps their mouth shut, But anyway, all four of them did a fantastic job. They're all trying to figure out why this man is after them, and it's obvious because of what they did, and they cannot tell a soul. They can't tell anybody because then they get in trouble and they go to the police, and they're fucked. So they have to just suck it up and deal with this guy who's coming after them. The actor's name who portrayed the fisherman with the hook was Muse Watson. Ben Willis, the evil fisherman. He was fucking awesome. Very terrifying. In this film and in the sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, which was okay. Wasn't as successful as the first one. And also, what is up with this? Jack Black's Dreadlocks? Really? Really? You know what? Let's not even talk about that. But overall, I'm going to take over here and I'm going to say that I Know What You Did Last Summer was one hell of a good time. And I believe that this film needs to be recognized a little bit more like Scream these days, because not too many people talk about I Know What You Did Last Summer. Alright, I'm gonna give this one back to Strange Monkey now. There you have it, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to check out my Facebook page and Three from the Graves Facebook page, the ultimate horror group that's taking over right now. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I already said Facebook. What am I doing? And Twitter. All that good stuff. And have yourselves a good fright. Happy 4th of July!